Hello and welcome to the Vasily Romeo channel. My name is Michael and today we continue our campaign in Europa Universalis 4. This is the Ante Bellum modification and we are still playing as Byzantium. As the resurgent Byzantium, I might add. We started as a rump state. We started with only Thrace and parts of Greece and city of Smyrna under our control. Yet now we are in control of most of Anatolia and most of Greece, I have to add, apart from the islands in the Aegean Sea. But even the islands will be taken pretty soon. If we take a look at the navies, wait, the hell just happened? Navy's comparison, our navy is bigger than even the Venice navy. Venice's navy? I don't know. The Venetian navy, let's put it that way. And so I think we might be able to finally take on them and crush them. Also, let's take a look at our peace treaties. Okay, the peace treaty with the Seljuks will not be up for how long? 12 years, I think. And peace treaty with the Bulgarians will not be up until 1508. So it might be a good moment for us right now to attack the Venetians. Let's take a look at how strong they are, how many allies they have. Okay, I am not afraid of most of these guys, but the Sicilians. The Sicilians, they are scary. Okay, let's see. What if we attack Ragusa? We don't have a casus belli, do we? And Venice will not be helping them. Okay, if we attack these guys, not much will change. Also, I thought we have a claim on them. Yes, we do. And yet it says there is no casus belli, which is weird, very weird. Oh well. But these Sicilians, I mean, the problem here is the Sicilians mostly. I mean, their army is the biggest one. Others are pretty damn weak and useless and won't be able to do much against us. But Sicilians are scary. Now, Theodoro, my friend, they might want to become my vassal, but not quite yet. And talking about stuff, we might want to ally Tartaria. Oh wait, no need for speed 5 anymore. Also, there is not much in terms of need for this spy network. Okay, let's start annexing these guys. Let us get the tech. Boom. There we go. No need for this either. And let's actually try to... Oh, they won't. They won't even do that. Let's improve relationships with them, if we can. And once these guys are annexed, we shall try to ally the Tartaria. I mean, they are damn huge. Look at that. They are really huge. And they are Christian, they are Orthodox, which is kind of weird, but okay. So now we can state this thing. There we go. Now let's wait a month. We can then take all of these autonomy from here. And that would allow us to get some money. Chaldia, Sino, Paphlagonia, easy money. And even here, why not? Another thing we might want to do is to actually enforce religious unity here and start converting these boys to orthodoxy. So the annexation process is going on slowly. So there's a possible uprising in Gangra. Well, we might want to do that. Okay, so, oh, look at that. Venice just took on Croatia and they took most of their territories, which is not cool. Now thinking about it, Bulgaria, Seljuks and Sicily, okay. No Venice there. Now let's send these guys to Gangra so that we were ready for the rebellion, which will happen pretty soon, I think. Let's take a look at devastation. Okay, there is no devastation here anymore, which means that we can mothball this fort as well. So the Reformation happened, apparently. Okay, another thing we wanted to do is... Okay, so they would accept this. Let us send our... or not send, but return our diplomat. And so Trebizond became a vassal of our empire, just as I envisaged, just as I predicted. Now we want to ally these guys. Great. We have too many diplomatic relationships, but that's not a big deal. It's not for too long. We're gonna get back to our limit pretty soon. So the rebellion in Gangra happened, but we were ready for that. Our army was waiting for them there. Now we can send these guys to Sino. And another thing, there is a possible uprising in 4 of these provinces. And we also converted Gangra, which means that we can revoke this edict, and we shall send another mercenary to Paphlagonia this time. And now let's just wait for the annexation of those guys, and once it's done, there's no ships to upgrade, I see. Once it's done, we shall declare war on either Venetians or Bulgarians. There are 2 things we can do. Croatia is getting wrecked, as you can see. So the annexation will happen pretty damn soon. This Tartaria is damn huge. So those guys got annexed, which is great. Okay, let's support them actually. And now we can triumph for Asia Minor coast. Now there is this fleet of galleys that we have, and there are 2 additional how it's called? Caravels, barks they're called. Okay, so these we can actually sell to Epirus, I think. Sell ships. These, yeah, that will do. There we go. Because I don't actually need them right now. And these guys, spike infantry, we can actually increase the size of our armies. As a matter of fact, we can we really? I don't think so. Let's disband them. Okay, so this is done. Now let's see if we need both of these. I think one in Anatolikon is okay, but Natalia. But then again, in Natalia, these fortress is actually the coastal fortress, and those are always better than those inside. I don't know. But then again, this one covers Atuda and everything else. Damn it. But honestly, I don't know. I would actually keep them both. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do here. I'll keep them both for now. But then again, Galatia and Laodicea, it will be covered by the one in Atar. Okay, I'll destroy this one. Good. Then we can actually mothball this one as well, since there is no devastation here. And there's no devastation even in Sinop. We'll mothball them all. So the Seljuk uprising is on its way. We shall wait for it this time. Shall wait for it, and then we probably simply declare war on the Bulgarians. We'll take on them, we'll take everything that we can take. I mean, their province is pretty damn developed though. Good. Leave it as it is. I mean, alternatively, we can kind of try to declare war on the Venetians, but that would put us at war with both Venetians and Sicily, and this is a pretty strong alliance that I'm not sure we can deal with right now. Their fleet is bigger and stronger than ours, I think. We must force them to pay more money. Now, talking about money and stuff, let's summon the Diet. Okay, they want a fortress in Seras. Well, that would actually make sense. I mean, that would cover Thessaloniki and all of this stuff. Let's start building it. So the conversion of Bucilarian happened. Now we can send these guys here. Okay, let's wait for the castle, and once it's done we can start a war against the Bulgarians. The peace treaty will be up by that time. Papal state? No, they still have holdings in Ancona apparently. Now I wonder, what if I declare war on these guys? Sicily will still help them. But then again, they lost all of their allies apart from Sicily. Interesting. That may be a good moment to actually attack them. Interesting indeed. Shall we declare a golden era? I mean, we can if we wish to. I wonder what this thing means. I mean, it's kind of interactive, you can click it or something. Oh! Wow! Wow! I never knew that you can do that! That's pretty damn cool. Huh. Okay. Good to know. Anyway, shall we start the Golden Age? I don't know. Okay, as dangerous as it is, let's actually attack the Venetians. That would put us at war with the Sicilians, but there's not much I can do. And let's also give our boys, okay, an order to go back when the war starts. Now let us wait a couple of months until our forces are ready, and then we shall declare war on them. Okay. Now it's just us, them, and Sicilians. None of my allies will help us, unfortunately. We actually can ask the Magyars to chip in, even though they are actually having some monetary problems. No, they aren't as strong to actually be of use. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. Our target will be Durazzo this time. Okay, so the war begins. And so it begins. Oh, we have this Vasilios Gavras. Interestingly, he's from the same family as those traitors. Okay, so we might be able to actually crush the fleet pretty easily, I think. Now let's sail there. Okay, good. Now let's send... okay, these guys are already doing that. Let's send these guys to Negroponte and then to Nassau. There we go. And Thessaloniki. Then we can get the ideas. We can actually focus on the administrative ideas for now, since we need this. There we go. Now let's send our fleet here. We need to control the straits, the sea. So there we go. That is done. Seeing the real... So it's an event about an heir. She turns around, she looks at you. Have you prayed lately, Justinos? The question underscores the distance between you that for the past year has been growing. I think you should. I do, almost every night. You laugh. For all her human flaws, she is still your wife. She draws closer, the hint of a smile spreading across her face. What are you laughing at, Justinos? That's funny. Okay, that's a pretty good air, actually. We can do. I just realized how much you mean to me. Boom. Let's call him Theodoros. Heathens in high places. Okay, let's do that. And let's hire someone else. Oh, these guys actually pretty cheap. Now let's wait for a month to do that. And then we shall go here. The war is actually going surprisingly well. They don't have much in terms of troops, it appears. I hope my boys get there in time. Okay, they won't. Then you can just stay here. Ooh, that's a pretty huge army they got. That's not cool. But whatever, once we take Naxos, we will be able to... 50,000? Okay, that's a combined army. I don't think they'll be able to actually keep it in the same province for too long. Not a big deal. So we took Naxos, we are going to destroy a pretty big chunk of their fleet. Great. Next, what we can do, we can actually send our army to Cyprus to take it. And then we shall send our forces to deal with them. But I don't like that they keep all of their forces in a single province, like 53,000 troops, are you kidding me? Anyway, whatever. They might be able to take a couple of provinces, not a big deal. Now let's send these guys here. Okay, they actually decided to stop the siege, which is kind of stupid. Okay. So we took this thing, we crushed their fleet. Let's... Okay, no, not a good idea. Let's send this fleet to Thessaloniki. Okay, no. First let's send it here. Let's take the army, and then let's sail to Thessaloniki. Afterwards, let's send this army there. And this army to Constantinople. Okay, I think 30,000 troops will be more than enough to crush them. Especially if we take a look at the... Okay, we are at the same capacity mostly, but we have a good general and we're also defending, so should be okay. Should be a-okay, I think. Now, let's see. So, 28th of March, 30th. Okay, that's good. That's good, pretty good. They got the negative modifiers and so on, so we gotta be able to crush them. And indeed, we were able. Now let's send this army to Dyrrhachium and this army to Thessaloniki. So we built another fortress in Ceres. So these guys are probably going to try. Let's hire a new admiral. Oh, these guys are probably going to try to besiege Callipolis or something. Not a good idea, to say the least, since we are sending our forces back. Okay, so... Oh, they are running. Cowards! You are cowards! Now, once our fleet is rebuilt, we can actually send it to destroy their armies, their fleets. They sent all they got to Dyrrhachium. I mean, if you take a look at their losses, it's just incredible. They lost 11,000 troops just to attrition. Idiots. Let's send our fleet here to crush theirs. They're running to Gulf of Satalia. Let's try to take on their smaller fleets, that way we will be able to destroy what they got. Oh yeah, we got on the bigger fleet. Okay, that's not good. Probably gonna lose the battle. Let's retreat to Athena. And let's wait for these guys to do what they can. Well, let's go for these, I think. Let's take the vacuum just to get the ticking war score. 1 more month and okay, it's still not completely healed. There are some ships. Oh, wait a second, that's not good. They're sending some forces here. And we weren't ready for that engagement, to say the least. Okay, let's go to Korea and then let's retreat to Thessalonica. Okay, retreat somewhere. That was somewhat embarrassing. Another thing, let's see how high is the Sicilian war participation. What we can do, we can focus on their armies and their fleets to make them a bit less enthusiastic about this war. Okay, we crushed these guys. And then we can go here. We crushed yet another fleet of theirs. Let's send our fleet to Patras. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that. I mean, Marco was certainly not ready. Okay, we can do this thing, or we can revoke it. I think we should revoke it. Oh shit, we can't revoke it. Because their loyalty is lower than their influence. Will we be able to crush them actually? That's a great question. It appears we will be able to. Yes, that was a victory, yet a bloody one. Okay, so let's send this army here, and this army here. And let's attack them. Yes, yet another great victory. Now they are at medium war enthusiasm, which is great, exactly what we needed, while we are still at high. We lost almost all of our galleys. That's not good. Now let's send these guys to here and these guys to Korea. Okay, now they are running. Let's take Dyrrhachium for like, I don't know, 5th time already. And when it comes to conversions, we can enforce religious unity here. Is it a state? It is a state. Can get some money. Now let's convert it to Christianity as well. Good, Dyrrhachium is taken yet again. Go there, you go to Comotini, and then we shall be able to crush them. Okay, stay here, go back, let them attack Ceres. That is a good idea. Okay, so their fleet is going to be wrecked. I think. Even though they're sending all of their reinforcements here. Okay, let's retreat actually. Let's build a new galley in Athena. Okay, so the situation isn't that great after all. But again, we're going to get the Sicilians out of this war pretty damn soon. They are at 6, they are at 5 war enthusiasm, which is still considered medium for some reason. Now let's go here and here. Roads converted to Protestantism, interesting. Okay, so Venetians contract. Can send these armies back where they're supposed to be. So the Venetians are at low war enthusiasm, and so will be the Sicilians pretty soon. So they are at 2. They are at 6. Now they are again at 6 for some reason. Okay, whatever. Who are we at war with? Just Sicilians and these guys. Let's send this army to whom? This army to Herzegovina. Even though they are sending more forces in all directions. Okay, let's try to intercept some of their forces at least. Great. Now they are at 2. War enthusiasm. And then we can send our army to here to crush this contingent. I hope we'll be able to. We are not winning. Okay, good. They are still at 2 for some reason, even though their army got wrecked pretty good. Okay, let's wait. Now it's at 1. We can send this army to Callipolis to crush them. Can get a new idea, co-creation cost and early prestige. Yet again decided to dogpile on my fleet. Still at medium. Let us build another galley in here. Okay, their army got crushed. Come on, you're supposed to be at low by now. So yes, finally Sicilians are at low. They are ready for white peace, and so it's just us and Venetians. And well, Venetians. Let's see if you're willing to give me the islands already. The islands and Dyrrhachium. That would be the peace treaty I'm be okay with. So let's send these guys to whom? And these guys to Bosnia. We got good generals with siege peeps, that's always good. Now we can get the deep tech level 9, but I don't want to do that. I would rather instead invest some of these points into our provinces. Now, what we might want to do, we might want to ask the Venetians to release Bosnia, for example. And at some point in the future we might want to vassalize them. These guys are going to Srem. Okay, so this small army got wrecked. I hope we'll be able to crush it completely. Yes, stack wipe. It's always a good thing when you can stack wipe your enemies. And now there is a revolt in Galatia. The unruly Turks. Come on, take whom already? 42%. Now we can get this tech yet again. And I will yet again invest. Now you go there to Zagravia, as it's called. And the army we shall send here. The other army, that is. Sack of Zagreb, so we can get 5 professionalism for 100 gold. Okay. And that was a pretty fast siege, I have to say. Also crushed their army. They're going to Dyrrhachium, most probably. Oh, well, actually, no. Okay, what are this army we shall send to Rijeka, and then we'll take Istria. Maybe. Or maybe we'll just take what we want. We might also want to make them pay for reparations and give us all their money. I want to get all their money. That's quite a lot of money, actually. There we go. Istria is besieged. Then we can send our fleet here. This army we shall send to Galatia to deal with these Turkish rebels. And then we go to Aegean Sea. Crushed. And to here. Let us also invest some of our points into military stuff. We need more recruits. There we go. The Turkish rebellion is dealt with. Once we take Istria, I think we'll be able to actually get what we want from them. Okay, next tick will be probably the last one. Yes, the Istria is taken, and now they're ready to accept this peace treaty. Send demands, fine. So, we can go to these ships, and then we shall send our fleet here. And there's yet another mission fulfilled. Reclaim the Aegean. We'll get 200 gold. We'll get trade power 10 points in Constantinople, and we'll get permanent claim on Dalmatia area and Venice. Good. Very nice. Now, what we want to do is to core all of these provinces, as well as this one. Good. That's some new whispering forests. Oh, interesting. Good. So now even the Aegean Islands are ours. The important trading city of Dyrrhachium is also ours. So we are on our way to greatness. As you can see, once we take the core provinces in Anatolia, we might say that we returned the Eastern Roman Empire to at least some semblance of greatness. That's for sure. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to endorse this channel by clicking some of those buttons, by recommending this stuff to your friends. And well, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, my friends.